Bob, on average, a professional cyclist, how long does it take them to figure out what their specialty is?
Generally, if you're from the United States, it takes anywhere from 7 to 8, 9 careers. If you're European, you're pre-programmed, just depending on how you look. You're a sprinter, you're a climber, you're a time trialist. So if you're from the States, you get a chance to figure out what you're best at as you go along. But in Europe, they sort of pre-program the athletes to do one thing specially.
That leads us into our Ask Bobke segment of the day. Everyone at home loves it. Bob loves it. There's your bobblehead. The question comes from Kevin in Madison, Wisconsin. It seems the winner of the Tour is usually a good climber and time trialist. With the endurance and strength this type of rider has, why aren't they there with the sprinters winning flat stages?
Well, that's a really good question. Sometimes there have been Tour de France contenders that have a very good sprint, men like Eddy Merckx and Bernardino especially. But generally speaking, if you can climb, you can also concentrate for a solo effort against the clock and limit your losses in that discipline. The sprinters, a little bit different muscle composition. They can't get over the big climbs, and so they don't try to put in a good time trial. They need to save all of their energy for the sprints. It does depend a little bit on the pre-programming of the athlete, but more often than not, at the top end of the sport, it's how you are hardwired as an athlete. The sprinters, they have the fast twitch muscles and a little bit of endurance, but the GC, they're all about climbing and the solo effort against the clock.
The Tour has been going on for over a century. Has a true sprinter ever won the Tour?
A true sprinter has never won the Tour just because of the big mountain climbs. Ever since the beginning, climbs like the Tourmalet that absolutely destroys the peloton, that is one thing that has never changed in the Tour in over 100 years of racing.
Keep those questions coming. Ask Bobke. We love it. You can always go to versus.com/askbobke and submit your question. Let's get back out on the road.